Sorry, it happened really fast. Ooh, we have a deer down. Good morning. Boys just dropped me off. We're up here. They busted a new road in up here, just below Mr. T Landing. But got a really nice track. Nice buck. Definitely the best track I've seen so far. This is a good one. You go about 2. But he's all alone. He's just kind of moseying around. So we'll see how things go. It looks like he's just gonna mosey through this clear cut and go down in the bushes, but down the other side. Dad and Taylor are on a buck too. They hopped off earlier this morning on another road, so we'll see what we can find. Little update. Tracks from last night, because I found a couple that were pretty froze. But he picked up another deer about his size. He's probably like 180. He's not a two-booter, but he's close. And he's kind of been moseying along. And he picked up this other buck and made a scrape. Here's a licking branch. Threw it all over the place. There's a little track right here. I can pick it up. So, it's a little froze. But it was definitely last night. So I can kick it up a little bit as my speed goes. But yeah, he picked up another buck, and they walked out this nice little skidder trail. Let's see what we can find out. Well, if you ever want to know if the deer you're on is a buck, this is a nice way to tell. There's 2 buck I'm on right now. One of them stopped and peed on his hocks. And then, as you can see, when he starts to walk away, he leaves a mess with him. That's where he peed on his hocks. You can see in the snow, right between his tracks, where he continued to dribble. And does don't do that, at least not in my experience. The track's still kind of, it was last night or really early this morning, so they still have a few hours on me. So, but we're gonna keep poking along and see what we can find. One thing I've always found useful when you're tracking a deer, try and stop and look as far ahead as you can to see where the track goes, and pick a reference point and head for that reference point, but keep your chin up and just look for deer. For example, there's their tracks, and they walk right down the skid road. So that spruce tree on the right side of the skid road, that's my reference point, because that's about as far as the tracks I can see. If you look ahead, right there is the tracks. So I'm going to use this spruce tree here as my reference point. So now I can just focus on looking for deer because I know where the tracks go. So while I'm going and I lose the track because I'm not looking at the tracks so much, I know if I go to that tree, those are the tracks are. And it's a nice little habit. That way you spend more time looking up, because if your chin's on the ground looking at tracks, you're not going to see the deer that's in front of you. Learned that the hard way a few times. So, and if at any point you start going along and you're starting to get a little distracted, or you're losing a little bit of interest, just stop. Because if you're just standing there and you're in La La Land, it's better than walking in La La Land, because you're not going to miss anything, or you're less likely to mess something up. Like if the deer's standing right there watching me talk, he's not as threatened because I'm not moving. But if I'm walking along with the camera, I'm not paying attention in La La Land, I'm more likely to spook the deer and not even know it. So, I figured that might be a nice little tip for you guys. Sorry, it happened really fast. Ooh. But just got done talking to you guys, and the bucks had gone by this guy, and Sorry, I had to run. Oh, but we have a deer down. You want to see him? Here he is. Oh, I gotta calm down. He was about 50 yards away, and he kangarooed up from that stuff. I saw him jump up, I grunted at him, he stopped. And he looked at me, I couldn't see horns, because he's not exactly a giant, but whew, he's bigger than a spike horn. Oh boy. And so I grunted at him, he stopped and turned and looked at me. And I couldn't see bone because he was through some pretty thick stuff. And oh goodness. Oh, he turned and looked at me, turned again. I saw movement above his head. I said, okay, he's got some bone. And he turned and jumped one more time, and I saw horns. I said, okay. So I grunted again. He stopped and looked, and I put it right behind his front shoulder. He was kind of quartering away from me, and I just squeezed the trigger. I said, you got all the time you need. I just squeezed the trigger, shot, and he dropped right here. Okay, so we better get the boys, and I'm gonna need a sled to get out of here, I think. Hey, Wolf, got a copy?
4.
I need a sled.
Alright, beans.
Alright, let me get my jitters down a little bit, and I'll get you my numbers.
Beef just shot his biggest Maine buck. We're gonna get some numbers. Says he needs the sled. Ha ha! Told you Beef was gonna get deer.
Yeah? Yeah. Well, babe, I told you I was gonna tag out first week. I gotta find a spot to put the camera down. Oh. Excuse me. Clean some snow off this stump. We'll get the sticks out of the way in a minute when I get my gun unloaded. Oh wow. What a beautiful little buck. Oh, it's a 4-pointer. Oh, that's cool. Perfect shot. What a beautiful little buck. I'm so glad it went over quick. What a beautiful deer. Right here. This is why. This is why we do this.
Hey, Rodney, you got your ears on?
It's not about just coming out here and just killing deer just because we feel like doing it. We do it so we can be a part of something bigger than ourselves. Every animal, every deer is precious. They don't have to be giants. What the matter? It's the experience. And hunting teaches you that. It teaches you so many things, but it teaches you about life and death. And it teaches you that your actions have consequences, good or bad. And it teaches you to accept the gifts that life has to give you. And life gave me this. It gave me the experience. It gave me the ability to come out here and witness something so beautiful and so precious and so fleeting. And he's not a giant, but he's me. Because now he's a part of me and a part of who I am. He's still the second biggest buck I ever got. It's the first biggest Maine deer I've ever gotten. He's probably 130, maybe 140. He's a beautiful deer. He's gonna taste awesome. And he taught me so much in such a short amount of time, and it's such a beautiful thing. Such a precious animal. They don't get better than this right here. It's so beautiful. And if you can come out here, even if you can't, and I'm gonna cherish this moment for the rest of my life. I can't even talk straight. What a beautiful little deer. Such a beautiful buck. So innocent, so carefree. And he won't hold it against me. Because he was waiting for me. He was bedded down, he stood up, jumped out where I could see him. Gave me a couple chances to change my mind in case I wasn't ready. But he was. Boys are here. The pack gets to eat tonight, don't they? Yep, 4-pointer. Got some spikes. He's got a little brow tine starting, and this point, he's got like a little paddle. That's so cool. What a beautiful Maine buck. The boys are coming. Nothing quite like it. The feeling. It's pretty awesome. Wouldn't trade it for the world. Thanks for bringing the sled. Thanks for being here.
Good dog. 4-pointer?
Yep. Cool.
Cool.
We've been saying that all day.
All right, B. So, it's way much funner to hunt with somebody else. Plus, They'll bring you a sled if you need it and help you drag. Nice buck, beef. Awesome. It's a good day. Ready? Yep.
Well guys, we just got word someone's got a buck down. We don't know who it is, who got it yet. They haven't told us anything, but apparently it's in the truck. Super excited. Congratulations, boys. Is it the beeves? It's the beeves deer. No way.
Drum roll.
Stop it.
Yay!
All right. Oh, all right. Beef. Nice deer, beef. Congratulations, beef. I'll give it way up there. Nice buck. Nice buck. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button if you like this video. Subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you in the next one.